Welcome to another episode of The Pickpocket. Here at The Pickpocket, we utilize the NBA category in the Fanduel app to help you win money. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. What on earth are you waiting for? If you are new to the channel, welcome and good luck with tonight's lineups and happy Friday. Mock lineup. If you are new to the channel, feel free to use a lineup that we provide for you guys as a base, but you can also substitute players when you see fit to get your own taste for your own lineup. New Orleans has been struggling guarding point guards all season. Chris Paul won't make that any easier tonight. He is crafty, he hits shots, assists well, and playing some of the best ball of his career, and he's the second best player on the team. Father Time hasn't hit Chris Paul yet. John Morant should have his way with Detroit at the highest usage player for Memphis and their best player. We anticipate him getting above his average FDP. Clarkson is facing a team that is pretty bad at the shooting guard position, allowing FDP, primarily because their best wing defenders are out. Take advantage of this. He scores too good. Cam Reddish is a value pick here, and he's playing a Boston team that can't seem to find themselves lately. He's been decent lately. Malik Beasley is that second best player behind Towns. His scoring is a big boost for his FDP, but with Toronto coming off a back-to-back, we like him to do much more than score. Michael Porter is playing Cleveland. Cleveland is awful. They're atrocious. Tobias Harris is playing a Chicago team that doesn't play defense. They were just in a shootout with the Detroit Pistons in which they were down 25 and came back to win. And I don't even think Blake Griffin played. Yeah, he didn't play. He's pretty much trying to get traded. Don't expect Philly to be so easy on them. Harris should ball out. Vanderbilt is a value pick. He's been solid and the matchup isn't tough on power forwards. Vooch is facing a Golden State team that may be without Draymond. If so, his height and skill will be too much and he'll get a monster double-double. Core 5 lineup. This is something new. We provided a Core 5 we think you can use for a lineup and you can build around it everywhere else. The Core 5 is Murray, Mitchell, Sadiq Bey, Zion, and Capella. I don't want people to think I'm calling Sadiq Bey. Anyway, between them, they have some of the best matchups of the night. Each do more than score, so that doubles the value they bring. Plus, each player in the Core 5 is facing a team that allows bottom of the league FTP versus that position, except Murray, but we expect him to have no issue versus Cleveland. Darius Garland will have something to say about that matchup. Expect his average because Denver isn't a stinky defensive team. Edwards is getting better by the game with his usage going up. Good choice for that bridge 9 p.m. game. Williams is facing a Milwaukee team that might be furious from their loss last night. However, they are terrible, allowing FTP to small forwards. Anderson is a value pick that we believe should see more minutes if Draymond sits again. Even still, Orlando will provide plenty of chances for all of Golden State to boost their FDP higher than normal. AllStar Snub lineup. We put together a lineup composed of a couple of guys who can be considered snubs of the All-Star team. While they may make the team in general, they aren't starting or not in the top 5. Trae Young will likely take out his frustrations on Boston for his snub. Expect high scoring and plenty of assists from him. Devin Booker is probably fine considering Dame didn't start, but nothing less. You have one of the best teams and barely got top 5. Yeah. New Orleans already had their hands full, but now we believe they are in trouble. Booker may come out and try and drop 40 tonight. Zion didn't make the cut, nor was he top 5. They aren't playing well as a group, but his numbers are crazy. What's worse is Phoenix is bottom of the league, allowing FDP to power forwards. Lord have mercy. My boy Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is one of the 2 Jazz players that weren't starters, and he isn't even in the top 5 of his category. He'll probably try and have his best night tonight, blocking, dunking, snagging boards versus a Clipper team already depleted. Y'all better not play with my boy Gober. He might go off tonight. My boy Gober, man. Stop what you're doing. Subscribe to the channel right now. I don't want to have to hunt anybody down. I haven't had to do it yet. But hey, man, we been getting sub. People been subbing, so I ain't going to go too crazy, man. But if you're new to the channel, continue to please subscribe to the channel. Good matchup lineup. The lineup is meant to show who has the best matchup tonight at each position, meaning the opposing team. The opposing team ranks bottom of the league in FDP allowed. You can sub them with teammates who are cheaper as well. Alright, the rest of the presentation, you're going to see these symbols. The definitions of these symbols are very important. Feel free to take a picture with your cellular device, or you can simply rewind the video. But the definition of these symbols are going to do a lot of the explaining for you. Alright, cheat sheet, best performer lineup. Players we believe will have the best night at the position. So feel free to take a look at this right here. Cheat sheet, best value players, 6K and under. So feel free to also take a look at this cheat sheet right here. Cheat sheet, after hours lineup, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is the end of the presentation. Be sure to like the video, comment your questions or concerns, or whatever concerns you may have. Leave it in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And thank you for choosing another episode of the Pickpocket DFS.